Well, I hope one of these days more and more people will stop fishing around Google to try to find an opportunity, man. They're not there because the greatest opportunities are those from people who give you money and not take your money. And that's what you'll find in Google is organizations and companies that want to get your money. So they pay to find you on Google. But here, if you go to your state government, county government, nonprofit organizations that have no money to advertise on Google, they're the best places. You get the deals. Like here, you could learn. You get here, Miami County, in Dade. Well, it's called Dade County. At their college, there they have a free course, 14 weeks on how to run a food truck business, and they help you get the truck and everything else. Man, now what could be better than that? Free training, help to get all the equipment you need and be in business and have a career for the rest of your life. But well, you're going to find that in Google. No, somebody want to charge you $30,000, to do that. And it just, you read this story and it shows you how it's nonprofit organizations that work with the county government, everybody, and then they have trucks available for you to use and all this kind of stuff, man, and parking places where to put them. And where are you going to get that? From Phoenix University? No way. They need billions of dollars to keep their advertising going. And that's okay. How are you going to find stuff like this? Okay. That's why you're looking for a new job, want a new career, want training or whatever. Man, forget Google. Forget anybody who has a .com until you will see all these other sources. I'm not saying they're all bad or anything, but you have options that are a hell of a lot better and ain't going to cost you zero. Now that's what you need. You need zero in your life, not dollar signs where you have to pay. Okay, where do you find? Okay, the first place to go is your careeronestop.org. Okay, now that's a great place. Every county has one. And remember, these people you call trying to make an appointment to see, because the more you go one-on-one with people, the more you're going to know exactly what they have. Otherwise, if you say, hey, do you have this? And they say yes or no, and you're gone. No, because you're not probably even asking the right question. So you got to get in there, talk one-on-one, like have coffee. It's like starting a date. So, hey, you got time for coffee? We'll go out and have some coffee. You're learning about each other. You have to learn the right questions to ask. We don't know. We don't know what the hell they have. We're guessing what they have. Nobody knows. So you have to get in there and pry and be a little nice and see what happens. Okay. So that's one way. Now, the other thing is trying to find the nonprofit organizations. There are two ways to do it. One is 211.org, and the other one is findhelp.org. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's find help. That's screwed up. I can't spell. I can't even spell find. That's how bad I am. I actually flunked English in college. So that gives you. And when my first book made the New York Times bestseller list, man, I tried to find that English teacher to tell me. Whatever. But this is it. There's a lot of great career opportunities. And the Biden people are going to throw money at this stuff. So there's going to be, like the video I did yesterday there's millions and millions of jobs that are going to have an average income of $75,000 or $70,000. That's average, so there'll be more with no college degree. So you don't need a degree, to get a decent job. But you got to have some training, some skills or whatever, and some help. And that's available for free if you look at the right places. If you're looking on Google, no, you're going to find people who have to pay Google. So that means they have to charge you. These people don't have to pay Google. And that means you have to find them. Well, I got two websites that help people find money and help they want to get out of financial trouble or to do the things they always want to do in life. Buy a house, start a business, get an education, get out of debt, things like that. And I concentrate for 40 years now, or more probably, on finding free sources of money. These are government grants or nonprofit organizations. So I have two services that help people do this. One is called letsgohelp.com. And this is a closed Facebook group, where we help each other. And I do the research. When you ask a question, you can ask me a personal question and you you start a discussion that you need, tell me what you need money for, and I do my research to find you the best possible sources of government programs or nonprofit organizations that will help you solve that financial problem. So that's $20 or $19.95 a month. But if you don't want to join anything, and there's a lot of people like that, I understand. I have another service for only $5.95, and this is where you could download a report of all the sources of money and help in your state for your problem. So if you have a financial problem, paying bills or debt and things like that, for $5.95, you download a report of the name, address, phone number, and video instructions of how to contact these people and how to apply for their money to solve your financial problem with debt or credit card, things like that. Then there's another report for every state on starting a business, a nonprofit, or invention, or working on your crazy idea. And then also how to get a higher paying job. This is job training money, education money, college money, things like that. And what they remember, they're just places in your state. That's where the action is. Okay, then there's for health care, dental care, prescription drugs, and even pet care. And then there's free consultants in every state, mentoring, consulting, research, legal advice, things like that. And then real estate, you want to buy a house, rent a house, you got to pay your bills for mortgage and rent, things like that. And then about a dozen or 2 dozen places in your state that give you free legal help. So all those reports are available on letsgoreports.com. So that's 2 places. Maybe I can help you there. If not, just watch the videos on YouTube, and that gives you links to go get it yourself. The biggest problem is you have to know it's there. That's what I do, and I've been doing it for 50 years, and I hope I have about 15 more.